My soul family, how are you guys doing? I welcome you to SoulStarot. So I'm back again. All my information in the description box. Kindly have a look, okay? So we are doing Aquarius today, May 2022. Okay. So we're going to really see what's really coming up. All, as I said, the information is in the description box. Do like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for all your love and support, righty? So if you're a cross watcher, my love, make sure that you use your compass when you sort of connect with the reading. And as I call upon my masters, my guides, Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, thank you so much, Blueberry, my ancestors, thank you for being here with me, for showing us what we need to see. The collection of the cards in the sheer form of light take us forward deeper in the reading, okay? So let's see, Aquarius, what do we need to see for you guys? What's really coming up for you, okay? In May. So it's a general love and career. Just take it the way it's resonating with you. It's quite a crossroad kind of situation for you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out your chakra cards really first. And we'll see 1, 2, whatever pops out. And then I'm going to use the lights here. And then we're going to use the notes from the universe. They show me block. Give yourself a break, Aquarius. I think you guys really need to do that, right? You need to do that. And of course, we all know that I dabble in the Vedic and the Western astrology. So there are a lot of transits that are happening right now. And because of those transits, we need to understand that what we need to do and where we need to pay attention. So do watch your sun, moon, rising, Aquarius, when we start. So I've got 3 cards here. The moon happens to be as on today, whichever part of the world you're watching, happens to be in Cancer, I feel. The sun happens to be in Taurus. So let's see. We have the third eye chakra. Wow, just like light element, purity is what we get. Imagine. This is like you need to really, really release that control. Like release, just embrace the purity of your mind and the vision, okay? Just set your intentions well so that it brings about harmony in your life back. This is extremely important for you people, okay? So let's see what else. Why do we have the third chakra here? I hope this is visible for you. Yeah. Then we have integrity, which is a crown chakra. My. So this is really about you going forward, seeking, higher learnings, truths, maybe in career, relationships. You want to know more, you want to upgrade, you want to enhance. So basically you're ready to be extremely honest and yet put in the hard work. So make sure that you listen to your heart, because the answers are always there within, and you know the truth basically. So just be very just work on your integrity level. They'll be great. Then we get the root chakra. Absolutely, the resources, the engagement, from where it all begins. So this is the core nature, okay? So you have to honor it, you have to flow with it, you have to make sure that you basically listen to what your ancestors are telling you, because I have to do an ancestor reading as well, that they're telling me, they're sending me. So I know that you all know that, when is the time to sort of take a step forward and when is the time to, sit back. This is the time to sort of sit down and see and understand what you need to really work upon, because I think somewhere down the line you guys need to work on this, because this is really paving the way going forward. So Aquarius, like I said, when we talk about, say, integrity, or when we talk about, the third eye or the crown per se, what we're really saying is that it's time definitely to shine. Yes, that's the power of what you learn through your experiences, etc., maybe knowledge. It is that kind of vibe when you want to take a leap of faith, maybe in regard to your career, or could be in regard to your love engagement, maybe a commitment, but it's just that something is holding you back. So what is it? Let's see. So Michael, take us forward, show some messages that we need to see. So I'll take you on the path to unravel, okay, by delving deeper and connect with the energy. Send me love as I send you so much of joy and happiness and abundance. So yeah, let's see. What is it that we need to see? Aquarius. Someone is ignoring you, you feel, it's I don't know. You need to understand the genuine nature. That's where they're saying that you need to really balance it all out. You just have to. Just have to balance it all out. But the person loves you no matter what. There's a lot of passion in this equation, King of Wands. So like I said, this could be in regard to career, love, whatever. Keep in view that you use your inner compass, when you're sort of connecting with the reading, because, here what we're really going to talk about is very general love, career. So with the Emperor here, this is Aries, Leo, Sag. So this could be a lot to do with how you really work around in the material understandings, how you sort of integrate everything well and move ahead, whether it's in your love, engagements, or career. Could be that someone here in this situation is extremely passionate, standing tall and saying, you know what, I got it all. I just got it all, like the strong hold kind of vibe. Not exactly the Emperor, but yeah, that kind of vibe. You should be cautious about the fact that, if the attraction is way too much, and it does not have that kind of friendship kind of vibe, then you need to really align your mind and your body, like work on your root chakra, because that will really bring about the happiness. Because you deserve a lot more, because we have a crown here, which is fabulous. We have a swan here, the peacock when I see, and the elephant. They literally symbolize, when we talk about the spirit animals, they have their own, engagement. So yeah, make sure that you do see that. Then you get the Tower out. So there is something which is going to change in your reality that you're not expecting. That's what I'm saying. There's something that makes you stand on a crossroad. You are at a crossroad. The person you're asking or thinking about is on a crossroad. So you should be very cautious of the person that you are attracted to or they're attracted to you, because you still have to unravel the true nature of that person, right? Because at times you don't understand, because there's so much of love kind of vibe going that we don't, look beyond. And we need to. So you need to be very objective about these things. What is unfolding after the Tower, Michael? Yeah, what is unfolding? Absolutely. See, we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is really about, slowing it down and aligning it well with the root, I feel. And also saying that, I may be slow, I may be easy, but I'm going to take my time out. I will not indulge in something that I am not sure about. That is what, your third eye and your crown is really guiding you through. So I think this is extremely important, or for the person also, that it's imperative that you pay attention to the love and the way it's offered to you. Okay, the affection that's offered to you, the warmth that is offered to you. What else? I have got so many accounts. Then we have the Wheel, which is fabulous, because this is very Aquarian. This is your energy. Whatever is changing here in your reality is changing for great good. Why? Because you've seen it all, experienced it all. They're telling you that you're able to see it. Just tune in. You will be able to see. See, she's holding this wheel in the hand, slowly, steadily. Someone thought that they can, change it in somehow, like being the director. But divine direction is something that you can't do anything about. The person could be like, their initials could be T, R, A, whatever. So let's see. Divine direction you can't change, because when the divine works, everything works. You are going to apply your intelligence, you're going to apply your third, because it's opening, right? You're being massively supported by the angels and the guides that you have, you believe in. So make sure that you pay attention. OMG, we have the Wheel. Unbelievable. They're like big changes, on the way. And what is in regard to the Wheel, the world? What is the cycle that you're ending? Maybe the patterns you're closing off. You're closing off these patterns that you don't want to, deal with, because you want to start so freaking afresh with the full energy. I mean, look at this. Just look at these cards. I already feel that the divine is like standing right at the back saying, you know what? You are a natural winner. and you have nothing to worry about. Why? Because we are taking you forward in a direction, because you are getting out of a huge big cycle that you don't even understand. Just balance your chakras, just understand what they're trying to tell you, so that you don't stand confused. Be flexible, be adaptable, so that whatever is coming towards you is coming towards you, and you're able to handle it confidently. Your emotions should not become a hindrance. Okay, don't let your emotions become a hindrance, because that is where the problem lies, right? Because when we love somebody or we invest in somebody, we feel that, oh goodness, what are we going to do with that person, right? How can we say no to that person, etc., etc. So all the insights required. What else, Michael, we need to see? So make sure your physical well-being with the root chakra is supreme high right now. There could be health issues, because there are changes happening around us, right? And so you can connect with me for personal readings and ask for details, in the comment box, or follow me on Instagram, and we can work through this. There's so many, but I can only have one. So we have the Eight of Wands. So yeah, so this is like sheer insight coming in towards you to guide you better, to show you better. And this is Saturn again, and there is a transit happening. So just know that you're very conscious and cautious about who you're dealing with and engaging with. Stay flexible, yes, but stay very humble and respectful. If you have to convey something to somebody, make sure that you're doing it well, keeping your emotions in place and in check. If you find the relationship too passionate, or the career that you're in taking too much out of you, make sure that you work your way through and understand that the well-being, whether it's emotional or physical, is supremely important, and you cannot let anything threaten your emotional and mental wellness, right? So expect great changes in your life, expect massive changes. Why? Because there is something that you're changing, there's something that you're changing in your reality, and for good. Especially those who are asking about love, specifically in relationship, there's a change happening, there's a major awakening happening, maybe with you or your person, and they're going to communicate, and they're going to come to you and take that leap of faith back again with you, because now they know what they want. They're getting the head, they're very sure about this, so they won't repress it, they won't regret the whole thing, because as we all know, Jupiter and Saturn, they change their sign, right? So it impacts our lives in a certain way. But then again, the whole idea here is that astrologically as well, if I sort of see this, I feel that these changes are coming in for your highest good. Why? Because it has to change. If there's no shift, how will you know that you are better off? How would you know? And here, like I said, in relationships specifically, what I really sense is that there's a divine feminine figure, because we only talk energy. So divine feminine figure here basically is getting through the awakening process, and they're ready to come in towards you to tell you that what, we need to sit down and spend more time together. So whatever was in the past now working out, or there were confusion, etc., that's going to get settled. And if you're a single, my love, there's something that is coming towards you that you just don't expect. And because of that reason, there's huge potential. So whatever it is, whether it's career or love, the whole idea is to do not ignore the signs, work on your chakras, make sure that you really work on your third eye. I would advise you to do this. Why? Because here the need with the controlling engagement would definitely go. Why? Because you'll be able to see things in a better way, in a clear way. And when you set your intentions, that's where, and from the space you're setting your intention, that's where you bring about the kind of peace you want, in your life. And then, the crown works. Why? Because integrity is the key. It's the core where we sort of hit and out. But with the root, as we all know, this is a natural process. This is where you are in the current scheme of things. And you have to work upon, you have to go through all that is being written, right? We cannot run away or escape from it. You have to ride the chariot. And make sure that you move forward with that kind of understanding that, I have to push myself more. I have to work on myself. I have to honor the rhythm of life. and that's where you'll see the changes happening, Aquarius. I think it's amazing. It's a very insightful, very informative, and a very amazing reading. So let me just see. As I said, I'm going to use Notes to Universe. Wait, let me just get the deck. Only Notes to the Universe. Let's see what are the messages that are coming in from Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius, I think overall it seems very lucky for you. It seems very amazing for you. Okay, it's all about, you could be dealing with an air sign. Of course, you were one of them. It could be an earth sign as well. Could be definitely a fire sign too. Just think about the balance. I think you should be fine. Sure, the message is pretty high. It's good for Aquarius watching. I think you use amethyst. It would be really good for you, Aquarius. What are the notes? Yes. Oh boy. So in tune with what we're talking, right? So in tune. So Saturn, really. So my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition, right? So whatever you're going through is what you need to go through. Why? Because that is what is reflecting in the internal situation. Okay, whatever is changing in and around you, that's changing. Why? Because you've experienced something of that nature, and this is for your highest good, to upgrade you, to give you that emotional upgrade. And I'm supremely happy. Why? Because you start afresh, you start again with great enthusiasm. And you know what? This is about saying, you know what, I'm ready to put in that kind of work. Even the person we're asking about, or whatever it is. So it's massive, it's great, it's amazing, and I send you so much of love and light, Aquarius, and I shall see you the next time. Until eternity, do subscribe to the channel, help us grow, baby. Okay, bye.